Hi class, it's me, Mr. Stark. Today is Thursday, and today we're going to do another classification activity. Today we're going to look at 7 classes of vertebrates, and a vertebrate is a animal that has a spinal cord that is surrounded by cartilage or bone. Cartilage is the stuff in the end of your nose and your knees and your joints that protect the ends of the bones and soften the blows, and the spinal the bone is the hard stuff that surrounds your brain, your arm, your leg, different things of that nature. So 7 classes of vertebrates. First is Agnatha. They are the jawless fish. They don't have a jaw that moves up and down. They just have one. They open their mouth a little bit and they roll their teeth back and they bite into something and they clamp on and they suck nutrients out of that. They're a very kind of prehistoric fish. Example would be the lamprey. We have them in the Mississippi River and also in the Great Lakes. Chondrichthyes is another type of vertebrate. Chond is a Latin root meaning cartilage. Okay, cartilaginous fish. So sharks. Osteoichthyes is the Latin word meaning bone. Ichthyes means fish. So osteoichthyes is the bony fish like a perch, a walleye, a bass, a northern. Amphibia is your frogs and toads, and they must lay their eggs in water. They're very dependent on water. Things must be kept moist there or they dry out and they die. Reptilia is your turtles and snakes, and they will lay eggs on land. They have a shell around it that protects all that liquid material in there, protects the egg, the developing fetus inside of there, and then it's the job of the reptile is to bury it and in a spot where it can be protected and stay relatively warm so that the eggs and the things inside the eggs can develop. Aves is the birds, and they also have an amniote egg. An amniote egg is like a chicken egg. It has the yolk, a white, and it has a hard shell around it to protect it. These guys are fertilized in the female, and then the eggs are laid. Finally, or not finally, next is the mammalia. These are the mammals. They are conceived inside the mother. They are heterodonts. Hetero means different, dont means teeth. They have different kinds of teeth, like incisors, eye teeth, and molars. And they are also endothermic. Thermic means heat. They control their heat from inside. So if you get cold, you're a mammal. If you get cold, you shiver. Okay, remember we talked about that with homeostasis. If you get hot, you sweat. Okay. There are 3 specific types of mammals that I want you to be aware of, and they are subclasses, and they are the monotremes. They are mammals. All mammals feed their young milk, but they lay eggs, and they feed their young milk, like a duck-billed platypus. The marsupials. The young are born immature and they nourish them in a pouch like a kangaroo. And then we have placental mammals. The young are carried inside the mother until a late development stage and they're given a live birth like a zebra, a horse, a deer, a human. So today what I want you to do is I'm going to give you this list of vertebrates that go from the American toad all the way down to the tiger salamander. And there's lots of different kinds, but each of one of those fits into those categories that we talked about right here. They're either the Agnatha, Chondrichthyes, Osteoichthyes, Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves, Mammalia, or are one of these 3 subclasses of mammals. Okay, so we're going to put those away, and then what you're going to do is take those and you're going to find out where they belong, and you're going to place them here. So where does the hagfish belong? Is it a bony fish? Is it a jawless fish or a cartilaginous fish? It is a fish. It tells you that there. The lamprey, we talked about that. It's the jawless fish. That guy would go right here. Rainbow trout, when you clean them, they have bones in them. They're going to be here. A sea turtle. The turtles, they lay eggs, so they're going to be a reptile. And then a polar bear. Well, they give live birth. Their young are fairly well developed, and they feed their young milk. So they are going to be one of these mammals. They're going to fit into the monotreme, the marsupial, or the placental mammal. Well, the polar bear is going to be one of these placental mammals. They're going to carry their young inside of them for a long time until they're quite well developed, and then they'll give a live birth. Okay, so your job is to do that and go through this list and place these guys on, write them in on these slots. I'm going to make a little video of me playing a little game with this with some cards. I'll show you in a little bit. So on your the things that I want you to work with, they're on Google Classroom. This is the vertebrate list. Okay, this is the one that has all the list of the animals. Okay, and then this is the sheet that you write them all on. Right here. And then I've put the notes that I was talking about earlier in the video right here. Okay, and then over here there is a set of cards that have all the organisms that you need to classify. Okay, and so you could print these out and cut these apart and do a little practice classification with these right here, and I'll show you how that's going to work because I've done that, and I'm going to model that. Okay, so I wasn't able to switch over to you switch out of the screen mode. So I'm going to stop this and I'm going to make another video to go with it. So you'll have two videos to watch. One will be up to this point, and the second one is just going to be me modeling how to play the game on the board. So bye for now.